What's up, guys? Today I wanted to start this video off talking about something that recently happened in my life. It's sort of a big accomplishment for me, I guess. My professor emailed me Sunday night and asked me to come to one of his other classes to do a talk. It went really well. I got a lot of good questions from the audience, a lot of good questions from him. I was able to show them everything that I've done, my book, all my throwbacks that I've been posting on Instagram, my YouTube channel. Overall, really successful. I want to keep doing things like that. I'm gonna be doing one for my own class, the class I'm in right now. I'm just very proud and I want this to continue to grow. So today, I'm gonna talk about bottom surgery and the ways that I've already started the process. The bottom surgery that I wanna have right now is Phalloplasty, Phalloplasty. Yeah, they take skin from either your arm or your leg. They do have other donor sites such as back, abdomen, side. Before I started taking T, I only sometimes thought about having bottom surgery. It wasn't really a priority for me, but I think as time has gone on and I've undergone so many drastic changes, I'm at this crossroad right now, having my dysphoria shift from things like my voice and my body, the way I look, to other things that don't really resemble a cisgender male. There are periods when I thought I didn't want to have bottom surgery. I thought that I could live life and not experience that much dysphoria down there. Obviously, I knew that I didn't have what other men had, but I thought that didn't really matter as much, which it doesn't. It doesn't really affect me that much on a daily basis, but it is still what I like to use psychologically damaging for me when I'm in those certain positions, like when I go to the bathroom or, when I'm having sex or even in the showers, things like that. Bottom surgery, unlike top surgery and other surgeries that I've had, is very, very risky. If there was any slight chance that I would not want to have bottom surgery, then I would not have it. I mean, same goes for transitioning. So many things that comes with that. Thus far in my life, on T, top surgery, everything, I've decided that I do want to have bottom surgery. When I first went to go talk to the OBGYN, I was recommended there by my psychiatrist, I think, because this particular OBGYN is comfortable working with other trans people. It was my first time ever going to the OBGYN. I was 18, which is really bad, actually. I know I'm probably still supposed to go. I don't know, really. I really don't know. Like, this is so bad. I wish there was more information on trans health. Some gender reassignment surgeons require you to have a hysterectomy before surgery, and some surgeons do it during. I met with the surgeon and she actually told me that I wouldn't be able to have it. She told me there was a thing with being 21 and being able to make that decision, because after hysterectomy, you can no longer have kids. I told her that I never wanted kids, and they gave me a list of ways that I could preserve my eggs if that was something that I wanted to do, which I did think about, but also it's so expensive that wasn't gonna be an option for me. Yeah, hysterectomy is when they remove all female organs, so like fallopian tubes, uterus, everything gone. No more, nada. I want to start at before asking for the hysterectomy and why. I originally wanted a hysterectomy because 10 months after starting T, I started bleeding. It would be like a little bit of blood every day, so I had to start wearing pads again, which was weird. I didn't experience that much dysphoria wearing pads, which was good. I went to my endocrinologist and I was like, hey, what's going on? Like, I haven't had my period this whole time on testosterone. Why am I starting to bleed now? And he didn't really know, so I started taking progesterone every day. Meanwhile, I'm taking my T shot every 2 weeks and then progesterone. I don't know how I made it, but I did. All these hormones running through my body. Progesterone was there to balance me out. He didn't want to give me like estrogen, of course. I started thinking about it and I was like, why was I bleeding during this time? And I was like, wait. That's when I joined my fraternity. It obviously was excessive drinking and my body not knowing how to react. Basically, I'm a founding father. I didn't really have to go through pledging, but I was starting to drink significantly more than I had ever in my life. Biologically, males and females aren't able to withstand the same amounts of alcohol. So even though I am exhibiting these secondary sex characteristics of a man, my biological sense as female is not letting me take in as much alcohol and keep the same VAC as all my other frat bros. So I was struggling. And I didn't want people to think, oh, I'm a lightweight. Like, literally, yeah. After a couple months of the progesterone working for me, it stopped working. I was really at a loss, and so was my doctor, and we're like, I'm still continuing to drink, and I don't think he knew that, so he wasn't able to make that judgment and make that call. He decided that then I should see the OBGYN. It was weird, though. Every time I would be there, they would be like, who are you here for? Or like, why are you here? It was really for me. It was like I have to explain every time. My crazy productive gene told me that I had to have these surgeries in the same summer because I knew that it was gonna be hard for me to have surgery during the semester, and I knew that I probably wouldn't be able to finish up. It would definitely impact the kind of semester that I was gonna have. I definitely had to make sure that I didn't want kids before I was able to get the surgery. She told me that she would work on things to maybe try to speed up the process since I was trans and I'm not just like a cis female, just like looking to opt in for a hysterectomy at 18. And that summer I just mainly focused on top surgery. During the semester, I ended up having financial problems. I had to withdraw from all my classes that semester, so I had to just work that semester, and all of a sudden, like 3 weeks after I dropped all my classes, I get a call from the OBGYN department, and they're like, hey, you can have surgery. You're gonna have surgery in 2 weeks. I'm like, what? So I guess they were able to pull strings because I am trans and it's more dysphoria, so I guess they had me being diagnosed with dysphoria as a valid medical reason for me to get the operation. I ended up getting it during like finals week, so I went home. I was out of work for like a month and then came back to school like a week later. Spent all of winter break there. I was with someone else too, so they were also taking care of me at the time. It was great talking with you guys. Hit me up in the comments. I hope I get bottom surgery soon, but for now, I'm gonna stick to the school grind. Thank you guys for watching again. Peace.